What's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Suman and today's analysis video is going to be about the La Liga game between Barcelona and Granada. So Barcelona as usual lined up in the normal 4-3-3 formation, which mostly changed to a back 3 with possession. Jordi Alba was playing very high up the pitch and he was often a part of the front line. Sergio Busquets was making a diamond with his back 3 during the build-up phase. And thus Barcelona often had a formation of 3-1-2-4 with possession. While Granada on the other hand lined up in a 4-2-3-1 formation which mostly shifted to a 4-4-2 formation without possession. So I made a video on Quique Setien a few days ago in which I talked about some of the things that we can expect to see at Barcelona under Setien. High press, back 3, build up with the numerical advantage and focus on possession were some of the things that I mentioned in that video. So now we will try to see if those things were actually true and how Setien actually tried to implement those things in his very first game. So as we saw in the Setien analysis video, Quique Setien mostly likes to implement a man-oriented high press, blocking the passing lanes and forcing the opponents to make a mistake, blocking the nearby passing options and forcing the goalkeeper to go long. Once again, tight marking on all the nearby passing options, Messi and Ansu Fati are providing the cover shadow and at the same time they are also pressing the goalkeeper. Sergio Busquets and Vidal are the two free men in the midfield to win the second ball if the goalkeeper decides to go long. The left back is the only passing option available to the goalkeeper, but this is where Messi comes into play. Messi goes to press the goalkeeper from the right side which cuts the passing lane to the left back and force the goalkeeper to the other side. Once again, all the nearby passing options are tightly blocked. Vidal is again the free man to fight for the second ball. The only passing option available are on the left side, but once again, Messi's pressing from the right side is cutting the passing lane and he is forcing the goalkeeper to go to the other side. Umtiti wins the first ball and Vidal, who was the free man, easily wins the second ball. Barcelona's well-organized high press made it really difficult for Granada to keep hold of the ball and they were often forced to go long and lose possession. Piqué and Umtiti also did a very good job for Barcelona and they won 7 out of the total 8 aerial duels. They would often win the first ball with one of the two free men in the midfield winning the second ball, and thus Barcelona were easily able to dominate possession in this game. And as I said in my last video as well, Quique Setien wants his team to react quickly when they lose possession, and we saw a very similar reaction from Barcelona as well whenever they lost possession in this game. Messi lost possession and I watched the reaction of the Barcelona players. Rakitic immediately tried to close down the man in possession and watched the reaction of Umtiti. Instead of falling back, he also moves up to cut the next available passing lane. Cutting the next available passing lane and Barcelona have the possession back in no time. This energy is something that Barcelona were badly missing under Valverde. So as I said in my last video, Barcelona will most likely use the same 4-3-3 formation under Quique Setien, which will change to a back 3 with possession. I was actually expecting Sergio Busquets to drop in the defense with possession to make a back 3, with the fullbacks moving up and playing as the wingbacks. But this was not the case, as Barcelona made a back 3 with Sergio Roberto, Piqué and Umtiti. Sergio Busquets was playing behind the first line of pressure and he was trying to make a diamond with his back 3 during the build-up phase. And thus Barcelona mostly had a formation of 3-1-2-4 with possession. Back 3 with Sergio Busquets behind the first line of pressure to complete the diamond. Sergio Busquets is cutting the front 2, easily receives the ball and runs in the space. And here we can see the complete picture of Barcelona's 3-1-2-4 formation with possession. Quique Setien wants his team to move the ball quickly from defense to offense by playing short one-touch passes, and we saw a display of this quick vertical passing in this game as well. Sergio Busquets was often keeping the front 2 very narrow, as the front 2 were trying to cut the passing lane to Sergio Busquets. So Vidal often dropped deep to receive the ball, and whenever he dropped deep, the midfielder tried to follow him, which left the space open in Granada's midfield. And this is where Setien's quick one-touch passing came into play. Piqué to Vidal, Vidal's one-touch pass to Sergio Busquets, and Sergio Busquets' first-time pass to Messi through that same space that was left open by the midfielder. And Messi can now easily pick Ansu Fati. Sergio Busquets is asking Vidal to drop deep. Vidal drops deep to receive the ball, and as he drops deep, the midfielder also leaves his position to follow Vidal. Vidal drops deep to receive the ball and plays a one-touch pass to Sergio Busquets, and Sergio Busquets plays a first-time pass to Messi through that same space which was left open by the Granada midfielder. Quick one-touch vertical passing. Messi pulls the fullback out and again plays a one-touch pass to Vidal, who tries to find Ansu Fati behind the line. Since I can't play the actual footage of the game, so here is an animation of this vertical passing. Messi and Griezmann were taking very wide positions in this game, and Barcelona had no conventional number 9 on the ground. Messi and Griezmann were playing very wide, and whenever Alba and Ansu Fati moved up, Barcelona were able to create the wide overloads. So the centre-backs had no one to cover, while the full-backs were getting outnumbered on the wide areas. Barcelona are trying to target the full-backs by creating overloads, and thus the Granada centre-backs are getting stretched as they have no one to cover. Once again, same overload, Messi is keeping the full-back narrow, and Ansu Fati is totally free to receive the ball and run. So as we saw in the last video as well, Setien is a big admirer of possession-based football, and he wants his team to dominate possession and dictate the play according to their terms. Barcelona had 82% possession in this game, and they completed 1002 passes compared to Granada's only 207 passes. These numbers are a clear indication of Quique Setien's love for possession. Even though it's just one game, but some of the changes in Barcelona's playing style were very clear right from the kickoff. So what are your thoughts on Quique Setien's first game? And also share your feedback about the video that I made on him a few days ago. Thank you so much guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.